y'all? My name is Bryce, and welcome to Drainsim. Y'all, you've seen Water Park Sim. You've seen Power Wash Sim. We have ourselves a third major water-based simulation game. This is Drainsim, where we are going to be going into flood-ridden areas and clearing drains to clear out the floodwaters. It's super neat. I've checked this out already. I wanted to record this demo for y'all, so let's go ahead. Let's jump on in. It's great. There's these... if you've seen the TikToks or the shorts of people who do this, it's like you're doing that. And those are incredibly satisfying to watch. All right, here we go. We are but a man with a plunger.
Continues to be cut off from the outside world due to a catastrophic landslide.
Catastrophic landslide has led to some flooding.
This extended isolation has prevented emergency vehicles from
Oh, geez.
to provide assistance to our fellow residents.
That's right. We're a vigilante. Vigilante plumber. Let's do this. I love this music. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's pick up the wrench. Give me that. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab... Oh, that's right. I gotta switch slots. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that because I know I'm gonna need that. This guy, I don't think I'm actually gonna need, but we're gonna grab it anyways. Alright. First things first, it's telling us we gotta come over here, we gotta turn off this hydrant. Who turned this on? Okay. Let me... Oh gosh. Hold on. Let me... There we go. Okay. So... I need to tighten this. I'm literally rotating, I'm pressing up and down. Up and then down. Alright, looks like that's tightened. So then... Let's hit M. No. Okay, let's... Hold on. Finish. Escape? No. Back? E? There we go. Okay. M. Highlights the approximate locations of storms. Search for the storm drain in this area. Oh. Over here. Search for the storm drain over here. Okay. So I need... to use my rake. Alright, so we're looking for the storm drain. Oh, there it is. Look, it's gross. It's disgusting. We're gonna clear that out. Alright, now we got some water draining here. And this is where, like, the water physics are actually pretty dang good. So the water will now start rushing in that direction. It will start slowly lowering the levels of the water here. So now I need to find the next one. Find the next one. Clean the drain by pressing the primer. Oh, okay. Where's it at? There we go. Come here. Drain this sucker. Alright, find the last one. Over here. Find the big drain. Hold secondary action button to scrape for storm drains. Keep scraping until you see the bubbles. Okay. Oh, bubbles. Is that... I can't even see it. Is it that right there? I think it's that. There we go. Okay, we're getting it. It's a little too dark to see. Too muddy. Clear that big drain. Alright. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, that is a big drain. Look at the water levels going down. That's so cool. Alright, M. The red regions on the heat map define where the water needs to be removed. Okay. So in the backyard, we can see we need to go there. Pick up the generator, which is in the backyard. Okay. So now this water level should be going down. I mean, you can see it with the drains and stuff. Oh, it's getting clogged again. Okay. I love it. I think it's super cool. Okay, let's continue. What are we doing back here? But yeah, this is just one of those, it's another one of those simulators, you know, where you gotta try out some task that you've seen somebody do before in real life. I think I've said like mundane simulators, but it's not like mundane in a negative way. It's just like, yeah, it's just a normal thing. Simulator. Place the generator. Place it. Okay. Activate it. Pick up a light. Bring the light over to here. Place it. Pick up the power cable. Gimme. Alright. Connect the generator to the light. It's all very scary stuff to be doing during a flood, in my opinion. Empty hand. There we go. Click. Alright, got ourselves a light. Pick up the shovel. Dig a path through the dirt. Okay, oh. Right, so we can make it flow into our neighbor's backyard. So first things first, we're dealing with our own flooding problems, you know? We'll deal with other people's later. Right now, we gotta put on our mask before we help someone put on theirs. Like in the airplane. Okay. I love the water physics. They did such a good job with, like, the way that it flows and then the, like, the texture mapping so that, like, it gets, like, you know, bubbly and white watery. Okay. Come on. Keep it going. It seems like there is a bottom layer to this that is impenetrable. So you're not going to be, you know, digging a hole in this game. Okay. Get that little bump out of there. Just make this as easy for it to go as possible. Okay, pick up the bucket. Use the secondary action to scoop the remaining water. Let's see, what water? This stuff? And then I can come over to my little path. Oh, it was a little bit up. There we go. And I think I should be able... Oh, it says tab, scan the remaining water. Okay, scoop up the rest of the water. Yep. I was going to say, I think if I hit M, and let's zoom in, this is where I'm at, we can see... Oh, the tools show up on the map. That's cool. Yeah, we can see that there's a little bit of water still, like where I'm standing. On the heat map, we could see that. Hey, I did it. Grab the rake again. Okay. And unclog the big drain again. Okay, so it filled up again. Kind of like before, how I... On the way back here, I, raked that. Okay. Because, yeah, they're gonna refill themselves. Okay. Ew, it's so gross. I hate the imagery. Okay. And then clear out the rest of the water. Oh, the vacuum. Here we go. So we do use this. So the vacuum, I don't fully understand because it seems like it's got basically an endless ability to vacuum up water. So like technically it feels like you could clear any zone just with the vacuum if you spent enough time. Although it's not like it stores up that much. So I don't fully understand it. But I'm gonna also go around and re-rake all these other ones, I think, because... Oh no, it's draining. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it got past the other drains. Yeah? Must have. Yeah, the other drain is like way out there. Okay. Then, yeah, I guess we're just waiting for this to drain and then helping it along. Oh, there we go! Alright. 5 stars! Hell yeah! 1,300 buckaroonies. Awesome. That's cool.
A major suburban street
Oh.
somehow been completely drained. No city crew, no paperwork, just gone.
We're getting more.
Locals report seeing some guy wandering around with a plunger on his belt. Mysterious. Also, one garden in the area was discreetly drained into the neighbor's yard. Through a gap in a fence that, according to several chatty residents, was supposed to be fixed months ago. Coincidence? Spite? An elaborate passive-aggressive art piece?
That's great. Okay, let's go to the other... Oh, there's 2 levels in the demo, I think. The tutorial and then this one. So let's click on you. Okay, and then we got a shop over here. So I know that I'm going to want, if I can get it, I'm going to want... so we've got a maximum weight for our truck. I'm going to want maybe... If I can get a second generator, that'd be great. A second one of these inflatable barriers could be nice. more pumps based on how many generators I have? Absolutely. I'm not going to use a bucket. I'm not going to use a shovel. There's nothing to dig in the level. There's nothing I can use my wrench on. All this other stuff I think I might use. So like I said, I have played some of this before, but it's not by being able to use the shop. I didn't know about the shop before. So if I buy a pump, that's 400. And then, so if I bought you, I could get one more generator, but if I only have 2 pumps, one generator can handle 2 pumps. So I don't know if there's much purpose for me doing that. So I will buy another barrier. I think I could do some stuff with that. And maybe I'll just buy a 3rd one. I think I can, this could be helpful to me. There's ways I think I can use this. So let's put all those in there. Let's put that in there. And I think that's going to work. I do want my rake. Yes, I don't need the wrench, bucket, shovel. Okay. I think we're good. Let's go with that. So I didn't realize that there was a shop that you could buy stuff from. So now I'll have like tools to be able to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do that I think could be more creative. So that's what I'm hoping for. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to grab these inflatable barriers. And you'll see how these work once we get some pumps and things going. So let's do a quick little look at what we're dealing with here. So we got ourselves a pretty big puddle here. And there is a little broken bit here into the river. So this is definitely going to be our major point for pouring stuff out. Now, this may look, you know, this is a pretty big puddle. Not quite as big as the street from the last zone. But if we look at the map, we can see that this is a very tiny portion of a very large flooded zone. So let's come check out what it looks like over here before we start trying to deal with these things. So, as you can see, pretty flooded. As we get into here, there's just a whole street, a whole plaza just filled. And then we've got ourselves some like submerged seating areas. So these are pretty deep. Like this is like, what? Knee deep, thigh deep. So we got a lot of water to get rid of. Now, what I want to try, because this is something that, oh, is that my light? What? Oh gosh, that shocked me. What I want to try is to use, to pump the water out of there into here. Because what I've done in the past is gone and cleared drains and mostly done drain related stuff. But I think I could set something up with these barriers to really send the water in that direction. So I'm going to try and make this work. So we're going to see. So here's the deal with these barriers. As long as I can get them snug against the wall like that, once I fill them, they will block water from passing through. So I'm going to do like that. So that should be flush. Oh, I need a thing to attach this to first, don't I? I think I do. Okay, so let me get down a pump. Where's my stuff? It's over here. So what I can do with these barriers is, A, I can pump them full of water in order to inflate them. So that's one way of getting rid of water. But it also will allow me to block water from going places. So what I'm thinking is with these 3 barriers, we'll create one here so that the water can't backflow into the area I'm trying to pump it out of. I'll try and put one maybe going in this direction, maybe in front of that, just as far over this way as I can. And then the same on this side. So trying to kind of create as much of a funnel system as I can to push the water in this direction. And then we'll have a pump in here pumping the water straight out. So any water that floods into here will get pumped out. And then back here, I'll have a pump that hopefully can reach all the way out to here. So we got like a double pump situation. All right. So with that in mind, let me go ahead and we'll just start getting one of these things filled up as well while we're doing this. So I wanted to come all the way back here. You really have to make sure that you get these pressed all the way up against a wall. So you want to like overestimate for surezies. As you can see, it will try and do like some rotation and some like arcing. So that helps a lot too. So you can kind of do some stuff. Oh, I forgot to do. I did it again. I need to put the pump down first. I thought I grabbed the pump. I grabbed the vacuum. My bad. Now I got 2 pumps, right? Yeah, good. Good. This will be good to go ahead and get set down anyways. So I'll go ahead and start pumping. Well, we'll leave that here, and then I won't put down a wire for that, or a pump for that, because what I will do is now I will get this guy down. Third time's the charm, right? Okay. But yeah, I haven't really used these things for like this kind of purpose. I didn't really understand how to use them when I played before. So like I said, I mostly just used the rake and kind of did it that way. So part of me wanting to replay this is to see like how this stuff works. Okay, so then I need my cable. Because we can go ahead and start getting some of this water pumped out and go from there. So you're hooked up, then let me hook you up to this. I don't know what the maximum ranges are, but I do think it's something close to where I'm at. And then let's go ahead and let's click you. And let's click you. And that'll start getting filled up. As we watch, you'll see that it'll slowly start inflating. You can see it getting bigger. So while that's doing that, let's get the next one set up. Oh, wait, no, because I'm going to need the other pump hooked up. Well, why don't I just go ahead and use it for this now? I don't have to have them both set up yet. I can just have this one ready to go, and then I can take the other pump when it's done and get it doing the other thing. Okay. Nope, that's not going to work. It's got to be completely flush, so we're going to go all the way back to here. Because I think it'll start from that line on the farthest right. No, it kind of starts from the center. Okay. So how far can I get you to go? That's pretty good, because it makes it to the dip, at least. Okay, so then we're going to hook you up to this one. Oh, and good timing, the other one just finished. So I can pick you up. Now, obviously there's not a ton of water here, but look. Great barrier. We created a great barrier. Let's pick you up. We're going to put you on this side. And let's just go ahead and make sure that you will reach all the way to here. Because if you don't, then we're going to need to fix it. Okay, you reach to there. Beautiful. This is hooked up to that guy right now. And let's get our third one of these things set up. Ooh, I'm excited. Because the water physics just are done in such a good way that you can do this and it will be, you know, it'll work, you know? Ooh, there is a tiny little spot there, so I'm glad we're doing this. Okay. Gotta get it, like, all the way up in there. Come on now. Don't love that. Can't start it, like, on top of it, can I? Well, I mean, I could, but that's not gonna do what I want it to do. Okay. If only there wasn't that gap there. Okay. Well, it'll still work pretty well. I mean, especially, well, yeah. If this touches the other one, then it will create most of the barrier that I want it to create anyways. Okay. So then we're gonna hook you up. Oh, darn it. I don't know why I'm doing that yet. I still gotta turn you on, and then what I need to do is I need to start getting this pumped over here. So it's not gonna be a perfect system just yet, I don't think. Unless I can reach this guy over to here, but I don't think I can. No, that's too bad. Where does it reach? It does reach out here, though. So it will make it to do this job. So let's go ahead. We're going to turn this guy on. It is hooked up. Okay. And then, so is it working? Okay, generator's not on yet. So we're going to turn you on. Let's get this one hooked up as well. You're going to do this. And you're going to do that. Okay, you are hooked up. So then, let's turn this one on. Oh, wait. It was already on. It was already on. Because you have to have the generator on first. Okay, then you... It's a little bit on the ramp there. I do want to get it all the way down, but it should work for a while. Okay, so that's going... Oh, I got stuck. And then we're going to turn this one on. So yeah, that'll create a nice little pathway there. And then once we have both of the things filled up that we're going to fill up, then I will get it pumping out this way. And then we're going to be in a pretty great spot, I think, for having a nice little system here. I love it. Let's go look around while this is going. as you can see, like I said, it's on the ramp. I want it down on the flat just because that'll for sure let this work out. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't bring my rake. That's fine. So obviously we've got this huge zone to drain. There are drains along the ground. I don't have my rake. Ah, here's one. So they're all around as we go along. Those pumps are pretty powerful. It will drain an actually significant amount of this. So there is another area at the back here, and I don't think there's enough water in it to even justify bringing over all of those barriers. But it is this little cafe that is full. And so as you can see, it's just full water there. There's also water behind the counter. And so we'll have to clean this out. But we'll come do that after we start getting this significantly done. I'll go grab my rake, and once we've got the third barrier getting filled up, I will come out here and I'll start raking these drains. I'm thinking with so many of the barriers, I may end up just like not even having to drain out into the river, because we may just fill the barriers and that'll be that. Okay, but he has finished here, so that means we definitely need to get our connection here as best as I can. Push that as far into that corner as possible. Come on. Alright, we'll call it good there. And then just make sure that I cross that line. Oh, I almost fell in the river. I don't think you can. I think there's an invisible wall. Okay, and then we're going to hook you up to this. That's it. You actually need to be like right next to it to be able to do that. And then, need to turn you on again? There we go. Okay, cool. So let's let that go. And like I said, this will eventually stop draining, because it will reach a point at which the levels have gone down enough that this isn't going to work. So what I'll need to do is I'll need to pick this up. Actually, let's go ahead and do it now if I can. Let's just see. Because the other pump is the one that matters right now for being hooked up to that thing. So hopefully... Oh, only just. Only just. But that's all you need. That's all you need. Beautiful. Okay. So it is now on the flattest point. So it should do a pretty good job draining that for quite some time. Ooh, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Ooh, and look at... See, this is what I'm talking about with the physics. Look, it even does it to where it's... At first, it's filling in this front part. Then it's going to be filling up here because it's doing it by, like, layers, you know? Oh, that's so cool. And now there is space where it could get underneath here, right? But by the time it gets past the top, which is where it will have a really good seal, it'll be pushing in this direction. Like, look at it. It's perfect. Oh, that's great. Okay. So now I'm just waiting for this line to go away. Oh, I love this, y'all. I love this. It's getting these systems working. Okay, cool. So now we pick you up. We're going to turn you this way. And I'm going to get this going. I could bring it all the way up to the edge here, but honestly, I think it just looks cooler if I put it here. Because we'll actually get to watch the water flow. Okay. And then we're bringing this back. And hooking it up. I don't want to replace the one that's already there. It looks like it wants me to. There we go. Then, put that away. And click. All right, and here we go. It's doing its thing. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love that too. That's so cool. And it's just a different way of doing it, right? I've seen a lot of other people play this game. It's a great game. And I'm glad to see other people playing it. And, you know, this is a more unique way of getting it done, I think. But it sort of required me to know how the stuff worked first. Okay. I'm actually... Oh, gosh. Let me go grab my vacuum. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually go start vacuuming some areas in the what do you call it? In the cafe. Because I know that like behind the counter is kind of isolated. So I need to clean it up separately from the larger area. But I can probably get a lot done. I can also rake the drains. And that will start draining this faster as well. But my overly complex system should also do a pretty good job of draining this while I'm in the cafe. And I kind of just want to let it do it. I like the idea of draining this all into the river. I'll end up not getting as good of a score probably for not getting it done in a timely fashion. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm just really enjoying this game. There's something about setting up all of these different systems and making it work. Oh gosh! Okay. I'm climbing. Alright. So back here is separated. It looks like someone like pushed stuff in the way to try and stop it from flooding back here. Obviously it eventually didn't work out. Okay. So clean up back here at least. Now, I still don't understand this vacuum thing. The only thing I can imagine is that it's somehow rapidly evaporating stuff, but then there should be some steam just blasting out the back of this thing. Because otherwise, this backpack should fill up pretty quickly just due to volume, you know? Like, I'm going to sit here and do this for a little bit. And now watch the sides. Let's see how much it comes down. Yeah, like, look at that. It's coming down the stairs. So, like, this vacuum is wild. Like, once you have everything set up to drain things, you could just sit anywhere and just do this for a while. And you'd eventually get it down, you know? I'm curious if later on there are going to be zones where water is, like, continuously filling in, right? It's, like, presently flooding. I'd be very curious about that. This is ridiculous. Me being able to do this. Absolutely ridiculous. Using the bucket is for suckers. Okay. How are you doing over here? Starting to get drained? Alright. I will now clear some of these drains. And you'll see, it'll go away so fast. And sometimes it's worth, like, trying to just get it a little bit lower to make it easier to see the storm drains. Because then it just makes it that much easier. So sometimes running to get to the storm drains is good because you're trying to get the water going down. But it can be hard to see them sometimes. You get your map, right? It shows you kind of where they are vaguely located. But I do think if you've got pumps, if you've got the vacuum or something like that, you can use that to help you out. I know there's one. Yep. I was like, I know there are some in the middle. Now, is this fully cleared? I never know, because those big drains, it seemed like even after you got rid of the gunk, you still needed to, what do you call it? Scrape for a little while. And I don't fully understand the second scrape. So they said, like, if you hold right-click, then you'll just kind of drag. And this is supposed to help you find those. But I don't know if it actually does anything in terms of clearing them, you know? And part of me thinks when the leaves go away, that's when you know you've cleared it. Oh. Gross. And I know then if there's one here, there should be one opposite. So I'm just going to do this for a little bit, and we'll see if the leaves just disappear after a little bit. Because maybe that's been my thing. It's like, oh, you got to do it for... Alright, I think that that's enough, because there was never more than, like 6. So gross, though. I hate the gunk that they put in there, you know? Ash was talking about how there's some... Like the Witcher 4... Or the, I don't know what Witcher we're on. How the next Witcher is gonna be... It's got these, like, voxel leaves. He's excited for the voxel leaves because, like, processing-wise, they can just process, like, so fast and they're just so pretty. So little resources so the game can run fast. And, I want that. Gimme voxel leaves clogging up these drains. That's what I want. This guy is flashing a little bit. You know, it's a demo. These things happen. Alright. draining pretty well here. Once this gets low enough, then I will want to move my pumps. There we go. Okay. Yeah, just keep clearing these back and forth for a little while. Let me go look at my pumps and see if they're still going, because there is a dip in the alley where the water may stop flowing. Yeah, it may have stopped now. There's a little bit still in here, but I need to vacuum that up because I don't know that this is getting it anymore. It looks to me like we're pretty... No, it's still flowing a little bit. So we're going to leave it, but it looks like it's mostly done, right? So then we'll want to pick those up. I can just do this. Look at that. Yeah, it looks like it's slow. It's sputtering now. Okay. Well, let me go clear a couple more drains, and then I'm sure it'll be done. Wait. Yeah, I mean, like, as you can see, it dips a bit. It dips a bit. I think if I throw it any further back, though, it's not going to reach. But we'll see. It's also not as big of a deal now, because this is just in this hallway. Yeah, it's not going to reach anywhere near that. Okay. Then I'm going to help this one finish just by, like, vacuuming it up. We will pick it up, bring it with us. We'll pick up the generator. I'm going to leave these barriers here. Okay. Grab you for now. Alright, that's the cords come with you. Zoinks! Then let's grab you. Move these in a second. Let's bust this out, and let's just kind of clear out the rest of this. Because it's not as much. It's less than the cafe that I cleared out, so I think we're good doing it this way. But yeah, that little dip makes it so that eventually pumping stuff out doesn't work. But I wanted to play around with the other mechanics in this game, you know? Just raking the drains, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. Okay. So I think if I hit tab... Oh, there's a little bit here. Let's kind of get a little bit of this going on. Clear all that out. Okay. Feels to me like we're getting it going. See, the thing is, once you clear it, right, all the little droplets like this, they coalesce, right? They drip down into the lowest point. So it's like you can think you've cleared it, and then it's like, oh, no, no, no. These little nearby bits have actually migrated down. Whoops. I meant to grab you, and then I grabbed nothing. But I think we're okay grabbing these. Let's look. Because it looks to me... All right, come here. Why am I running so slowly now? Did I shrink? What's going on? I'm going real slow. Am I stepping on something? Like, what's going on? I don't think there's like a run button. Let me look. 'Cause I don't know why it's doing that. Key bindings, jump, crouch, cycle tools, toggle headlamp, water scan, drop tool, interact. Movement, move forward, backward, left. Yeah, there's no reason I should be going as slow as I currently am. Unless it's like... Is it because the... No, because I don't even have the vacuum on me. I was going to be like, is it because the vacuum's heavy? Maybe it's because the generator's heavy. Maybe carrying it around is just like a thing. Okay, so here's what I want to do. And in this area, I am going to need to go get my rake after this, but we'll have this stuff down, so it'll be that kind of a deal. I could use the lights now, because it is getting a little dark. But I need my generator for my pumps. So as you can see, I'm going to be pumping out just into the street. And the reason for that being that the drains are there, and the drains are pretty good. And I'm nowhere near the river. So I'm going to kind of have to deal with it this way. We're going to grab you. Let's bring you as close to this edge as I can. Okay. And I'm separating these out because I don't know if, like, I want all the water going to just the center drains, you know? Okay, and then we need to grab here, and hopefully it reaches... Oh, yeah, of course it will. That's way closer than the other ones were. Okay, and then we turn you on, and then we turn you on, And then we turn you on. I don't know why I'm running like this. So as you can see, those are draining. Now, yeah, I'm just going so slowly. It's like, I just want to try to trick the game that I'm going fast now, you know? Let's crouch, you know, like what's going on? Alright, well, we're just having to mosey now. It's suddenly become a horror game. Luckily, the pumps are going to do most of our work. I just need to run around and clear these drains while they're getting filled. What did we just clear? Was it the... in there? Is this already cleared? Sitting area too? It's cleared. These things work so fast. Alright. Let me grab you. Let me grab you. I can come back and drain the rest of the drains again, or clear the rest of the drains again in a moment. Oh my gosh, what happened? It's like I'm on top of my plunger or something. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Very slow. I'm moving very slowly. Okay. Let's put you here. You're gonna drain back into the middle like the other one was. Let's grab the generator. Let's go so quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one going. Come on, do this side. There we go. Do it there. Click. Click. And now let's get the other one down. You should reach. Oh, it got full over here. Did I not clear these drains out? Alright. Well then. Oh yeah, these all filled back up. Ugh. Moseying along. Where did I leave my rake? I think... oh, I can check my map! Right? My rake... yeah, it's somewhere in the middle here, or inside of here. There it is. Ugh. Why am I going slow, y'all? I hate it. I hate it. Maybe I can... if I hold the right click to drag this, I go faster, I think. It's so weird. There's just something up with my animation. Alright, so this one was still able to keep up. I didn't even have to get my second pump going. It looks like it's done its job well enough. Honestly, I might see if I can do this. And then I'll have that pump still working and helping me by transferring half of that into here while I drain the rest of it. Because this is working. As long as this can reach. Yeah, it looks like it. Then... and then... oh, where's my rake? It's in here. Eh. Do 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 do. Clear. And actually, I thought it was way more full over here than it was. Because I didn't drain the cafe out here. It was just, this is the water that was just over here that I thought I'd already gotten going, but I guess I didn't clear these drains on this side, maybe? Maybe that's what it was. But it's going. It's going. Let's drag my rake around so I can move slightly faster. Oh, that's funny. Alright, we got that side gone. Give me that. Oh, wait, no, this one is not fully drained yet. I thought it was. Where is my vacuum? It's over here somewhere. It looks like some of this area over here is also... wait, where's my rake? Did I leave it? Where did I leave it? Ugh. What did I pick up? Oh, I picked up the pump with my rake hand. 'Twas foolish of me. So this is gonna get cleared again. And then where was my vacuum? In the alleyway. Okay. Vacuum's gonna be what finishes this up. Because I think there's like some water over here that I still need to clear out. Those drains may have filled back up. But... come on, let's go. Let's get to racing. I am curious why I'm so heavy. I mean, I'm assuming I'm heavy. But it also might just be a glitch of, like, I bumped into something, or the game still thinks I'm crouched, or something. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear up the rest of this. Should be basically done. Okay. Just gonna drop this here. Don't need you anymore. Okay, so is it... so this should be cleared. Yeah, so I think it's just this bit over here. Yeah. Rake. Oh, wow, that kind of disappeared. It's confusing. Just make sure that's good. And this one. Yeah, it looks like it's not draining on its own anymore, so I do think I just kind of need to... drain it myself. Tab. Let's just kind of hoover over here. Are there drains further out this way? Oh, there's more drains! Oh! I didn't come all the way out here. Oh no. Now I can't even change my... there we go. That was weird. Game's struggling, y'all. Game's struggling. I didn't realize it came out this far. Come on now. Come on now. So this should help significantly. And then you. Gross. I don't remember if I drained these at all. Got you. And then does this area count? Because there's also this. Ah, okay. Got it. This is kind of separate. So this should be done here soon. I didn't realize that was the thing. I would have probably set up the pump over here to just pump it out onto the street. There we go! Yeah, 1 star. I was like, you could probably do it faster than that, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, that was fun. I enjoyed doing it that way that I just did. I think it's probably faster if you go clear the drains first and then start messing with pumps. And then, you know, I spent a lot of time doing the barrier stuff, which I don't think you really need to do that. But it was fun. I wanted to do it that way. It was fun using the tools. Okay, and I think that's it for the demo. Oh, what's this? Market. Oh, yeah, magnet fishing. Let's go to here. Why does this one have an exclamation point? No, it says check mark. Okay, magnet fishing. So this one, is there anything I can buy for magnet fishing? No. Also, the game's going to be $15. Look, all of this for $15. Okay, let's start the mission. So here, we're helping to clear this out by by pulling stuff out of the river. So it's less about, like, we're not going to be setting up all of our stuff. This is like a completely different mechanic. So we're legit fishing. Come here. Come on. Come on. Throw your magnet and reel. Oh, why did it let go? Come on now. Eh. Why ain't you reeling? Am I stuck on something? Guess they're maybe too heavy. Oh yeah, when they're this close, you just need to drop them. It's like after a point he stops reeling. It's weird. It shouldn't be doing this. I'm thinking I'm running into some issues. The game did have a few updates. I'm wondering if maybe they broke something. Because I didn't struggle with this the last time I did this. And it looks like I keep on, like, things keep running into me. Or running into the side and getting stuck and then falling off. right? Like, look at that. It should be getting got. Should be getting got. So let's try one more. If I can't lift this up... Yeah, see, it goes up and then it falls back down. And then now it's like being all weird and glitchy. Weird. That's really weird. That's too bad. Well, this was working the other day, just so you know. I was playing. It was working the other day. As far as I know, there's no mechanic to pulling on this other than you hold the left click to do it. But, like, I'm supposed to be able to lift these up, is the thing. So if I can, like, I can't even let go of it on purpose. It just would break free after a point. Yeah, there's something going on here. All right, that's fine. Like I said, there was an update that went out today, right before I played this. So I think maybe there's some stuff going on, because I also had the issue with me not being able to move this fast, right? So you can clearly, I can move faster than I was. So something was going on. Not sure what, but that's fine. So this is the demo for Drainsim. I'm excited for this one to come out, y'all. Like, just like Power Wash Sim and everything like else, I'm very excited for a game like this to come out. So I guess with that, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, please like it, comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed so you can see more videos just like this one. But most importantly, have a wonderful rest of your day. I have been Price, and I will see y'all next time.